friends, it's Esther here on Keeping House. Last week I showed you the chores I do every single day. This week I'm going to show you the chores that I do once a week, or some of them more than once a week. You'll see how it unfolds as the video goes. We'll go Monday through Sunday, and you'll get to see what I do on a weekly basis to keep my house up. This series of videos on my chore plan, how I keep my house clean all the time, they have reduced stress in my life beyond imagination. They have decreased the amount that I argue with my husband, that I get frustrated with my son, that I feel overwhelmed in my own home. I feel passionately about this, and I really hope to help other people. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please subscribe so that I know this is helping people. If you have people who you think are overwhelmed in their homes, this can be applied anywhere. I would urge you to share it with them, or just share this on your social media. I would love to be able to spread the word about how to decrease the stress in your home, be closer to the people that you love, and get the things done that you need to feel sane. The first chore on Monday is a quick load of laundry. I like to do one load every other day. The second chore on Monday is cleaning up clutter, and I've identified rooms that seem to gather the most clutter, including my bedroom, Walter's room, the dining room, the kitchen, and the living room. This week, my room and the living room didn't need any pickup. In the dining room, it seems that I gather a lot of paperwork that needs to be dealt with, so I make sure to put that on my to-do list so I don't let another day go by. I think it's unreasonable to think you can deal with everything and every piece of paperwork every single day, so my goal is to deal with it at least once a week. When I'm in the baby's room, I try to race him to the finish. He is messing it up and I am cleaning it up, and my goal is to see if I can clean up faster than he can mess up. I let him play with his toys as much as he wants throughout the day, but once a week when I do that total reset, I like to get everything put back in its place, just for a minute. Chore 1 on Tuesday is sweeping, but don't worry, I don't sweep the whole house. I sweep the 2 entryways, the kitchen, and the dining room. These are the rooms that get the most traffic, and I want to make sure they're swept at least once a week. The first chore on Wednesday is vacuuming. I just did the living room and the entryway. These are our highest traffic areas, and again, I want to make sure they're done at least once a week. I don't do them more often than that because we don't wear our shoes in the house, so we don't track a lot of dirt throughout the house. Chore number 2 on Wednesdays is another load of laundry. I do laundry on Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. One load, it keeps it up for me. One fun little trick is to wash your detergent cap in your load. It keeps it from getting everything all sticky. I also use dryer balls with most of my laundry, and this cuts down on cost. I find that sorting the laundry before you fold it makes the folding part faster because you're folding all of the same thing at the same time. Hanging up instead of folding keeps the wrinkles out.
Oh, you're brushing your hair?
My only chore on Thursday is backing up my iPhone to iTunes. I do this instead of using the cloud because it's free, but in order to do this successfully, you need to make sure you're doing it on a regular basis, so that's why it's part of my chore cards. Chore number 1 on Fridays is about getting food ready for the week. So I first write out my meal plan, and on the side I write activities we have certain days that week so that I know if I need to make a meal that's shorter prep time. Then I make a shopping list based on the meals that we're eating that week. I highlight the list in order of where things are found in the store so that I don't miss things as I'm shopping, and then I put the list in the grocery envelope so it's ready to go. Then I restock my kitchen from the pantry so that everything is filled up and will last me for the week. second chore on Friday is updating the budget. I've built my own budget spreadsheet to track our spending, and I enter receipts into it. I also check our budget against our bank accounts to make sure everything's reconciled. Chore 3 on Friday is doing laundry. You know by now that the first chore on Saturdays is doing laundry, but today all I do is towels, and I gather up all the towels from around the house to make sure that at least they're washed once a week. I use a small bottle of detergent because it's easier to use, but I refilled it with my big one that's cheaper to buy. I ran out of my big one, so I restocked it from the pantry and then made sure to mark it on the shopping list. The second chore on Saturday is going grocery shopping. Sometimes I go alone, but we decided to go as a family this week. Since we only are stocking up on things like bread, produce, and meat, we often walk down to the store since it's only 3 blocks away. Chore number 3 was sweeping the mudroom, the kitchen, and the entryway. These are the only floors that I sweep twice a week. Chore number 4 is mopping the mudroom and the kitchen. These are the only floors I mop every single week. And this was the week to run out of stuff. My mop solution ran out, and so I remixed it and got it ready to go for the next time. Last but not least, chore number 5 on Saturdays is making cookie dough for the week. If you haven't watched my How to Make Snickerdoodles video yet, you should check it out and see why I make cookie dough every Saturday. I make Sundays as easy as possible. Chore number 1 is simply refilling my pillbox for the week. Chore number 2 for Sunday is watering my indoor and potted plants. So that's what I do every week to keep this place always feeling clean. I hope you find this helpful. Have a blessed day.